Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're trying to cut through the usual marketing stuff for the Coleman Bahamas AirJet inflatable hot tub. Our goal, really figure out what actual customers found. You know, from opening the box to actually relaxing in it.
Yeah, the real deal.
Exactly. Is it actually worth, taking the plunge for you?
Yeah.
We've looked at a ton of reviews, ratings, trying to get the clearest picture possible.
And, right away, the overall picture is pretty positive. The numbers tell a story.
Oh, yeah. What are we looking at?
It's got a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars, and that's not just a few reviews. It's based on 128 ratings and 76 pretty detailed reviews.
Wow, okay. 4.5 is strong.
It really is. It tells you straight off that, generally speaking, people seem pretty happy with it.
Okay, but a high rating is one thing. For a lot of us, I think, the big question with something inflatable like this is setup. Is it a nightmare? What did people actually say?
That's the surprising part. Most customers said it was actually pretty easy. Yeah. The big tip, the one that kept coming up, watch a couple YouTube videos first. People said that made assembly like a breeze.
A video walkthrough. Makes sense.
And the speed. Some folks had it physically set up and even filled in maybe 40 minutes.
40 minutes for a hot tub.
The physical part, yeah. Obviously, the heating takes time. That's the main way. Usually around 15 to 20 hours to get up to that max 104 Fahrenheit.
Okay, standard.
But outside temp can affect that.
Yeah.
Colder day might take longer. But the pump they include does the inflating, the heating, the controls. It streamlines that initial part quite a bit.
Right. So you get it set up, you wait for the water to heat up. What's the experience like? They talk about 120 AirJet's, a calming bubble massage. Did it live up to that?
A lot of people were pleasantly surprised. Seems to be the common phrase. They liked the bubbles.
Good.
But here's a really important point for you to understand. It's not like a deep tissue massage from powerful water jets. Think more. Gentle bubbles. Relaxing, yes, but manage your expectations on the massage part.
Gotcha. More ambience than hydrotherapy.
Exactly. And speaking of those bubbles, this is where it gets really interesting, like you mentioned before we started, the temperature thing.
Right. People said the water temp drops when the bubbles are on.
Yep.
Like, noticeably.
Yeah, consistently. About 1 degree Fahrenheit every 5 minutes or so.
Why does that happen?
It's because the air jets pull in outside air to make the bubbles. So if it's, say, 60 degrees out, you're pumping 60-degree air into 104-degree water.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it cools it down.
Precisely.
Oh.
So what users suggested doing is maybe cranking the heat up a bit before you turn the bubbles on, or just cycling the bubbles on and off, run them for a bit, turn them off to let the heater catch up.
A bit of a workaround, but manageable.
Seems most people found it okay, especially considering the price. It's a trade-off.
Okay, moving beyond the bubbles. Durability. Inflatables sometimes feel a bit, fragile. How did this one hold up according to users?
This is actually a strong point for the Coleman Bahamas. It uses this Tritech material. Yeah, it's specifically stress tested. They claim it's 33% more tear resistant and, get this, 56% more stretch resistant than standard PVC.
Wow, that's quite specific.
It is, and it seems to give people confidence that it's not just going to puncture easily or lose shape. And another feature people really liked, especially if you live somewhere colder,
Yeah.
the freeze shield system. It's basically an automatic heater that kicks in when it's cold.
Oh, like for winterizing.
Exactly. It keeps the water temp between roughly 42 and 50 Fahrenheit, just enough to stop the pump and the liner from freezing and getting damaged. That's a big plus for extending the season.
That is clever. And they mentioned other things too, right? Like chemical dispensers and covers.
Yeah. The Chem Connect dispenser helps keep the water chemistry balanced, which is important.
Yeah.
And it comes with a reinforced cover to help keep the heat in when you're not using it. Little things, but they add up.
Definitely. Okay, let's talk size. It says 2-4 person. How realistic is that based on the reviews?
The classic capacity question. This is crucial for you to know. Overwhelmingly, people said it's comfortable for 2 adults.
Just 2.
Comfortably, yes. 3 starts to get tight. 4 adults. People described it as a squeeze or a little tight for leg room.
Okay, so maybe 2 adults and maybe 2 small kids, perhaps.
That sounds about right. Or just 2 adults who want a bit of space. Think cozy, not spacious, if you're aiming for 4.
Good expectation to set. Were there any other common, maybe minor complaints or things people wished were different?
A few things popped up. Some wish there were different settings for the AirJet's. It's basically just on or off, full blast.
No gentle bubble option.
Right. Also, no built-in light. But that's easily fixed. Lots of people just bought cheap submersible LED lights.
Easy fix. Anything else?
Occasionally, people mention the GFI plug. That big safety plug on the cord is kind of bulky and sometimes needed an adapter or specific outlet setup. And, while not super common, there were a few reports of the pump unit leaking over time.
Leaks sound bad.
They do, but the good news is the company generally seemed pretty good about replacing them under warranty. You get 180 days on the liner itself and a full year, 365 days on the pump unit.
Okay, that's decent warranty coverage. So if we pull this all together, the final verdict from users, what's the takeaway for someone listening?
The consistent theme was value. People called it a worthy investment, even best purchase for the money they spent.
So good bang for your buck.
Absolutely. It delivers a genuinely relaxing hot tub experience, something comparable to more expensive traditional tubs, if you understand its quirks.
Like the bubble temperature drop and the, let's say, cozy 4-person capacity?
Exactly. Manage those expectations, and you're likely getting a really decent setup for the price point.
So thinking about this, it really highlights how much those specific nitty-gritty customer details matter, doesn't it?
It really does. Which brings up an interesting thought for you to maybe chew on. When you're looking at a bigger purchase for your home, how much weight do you give those detailed user reviews versus, say, the official product description and glossy photos?
That's a good question. Something to definitely mull over. We'll leave you with that thought until our next deep
Our
dive.
hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.